Hey everybody, this is Noele Shannon.
And that's Billie Stevens.
And you're watching Building Our Brands.
So yeah, it's Tuesday?
Happy Tuesday!
Yeah, 2 days down. Nice.
What? So, this week, we explained a little bit yesterday, we're going to be doing smaller segment videos on individual topics on YouTube, and then we'll string them together to kind of make a full-length podcast and edit that together, which will be a little better than what we did last week, which was editing
a lot.
Mess. It was hell.
No fun.
No.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Well, let's talk about what are we going to put on our YouTube videos? Our channel.
Yeah.
I built a YouTube channel.
Yay.
Look at me, Ma.
What's going to go on it? Okay,
What?
cool. Yeah, for sure.
So, and did you get your YouTube channel built yet?
I did it last night.
Okay. Wild West Steam Fest, right?
Wild West Steam Fest.
Okay. Very good. And
content already exists out there for it, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to I'm going to do a little bit of research, unless you guys know and want to chime in.
yeah, if you guys want to leave a comment of good ways to...
Basically, I want to integrate content that's already out there onto this channel.
Yep.
So,
now,
yeah.
One thing that I've done before on my channel is I've taken other videos and saved them to a playlist and then made my playlist public.
Okay.
So you can create on your channel, Wild West Steam Fest, fan shot videos.
Cool. Okay. There's a lot of that out there.
In a folder.
Yeah.
And then save those videos when you see them. On the bottom, there's a little plus with some lines. You save it to that playlist.
Okay.
And if it's public,
anybody can see it. However, don't judge me if it's not awesome footage, because it has nothing to do with me.
That's why you put it in fan shot.
Yeah. I was like, no judgment.
Yeah.
No judgment. But I do have some cool opportunities coming up to do some streaming and to catch some live video for content in January of 2019.
That's right.
I'm going to have a social. So every year we kind of get together, all of the fans or the people that buy tickets. So this is going to be on January 5th, actually. It's a Saturday.
So that's 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
That's just a few weeks away.
So pretty soon. We try to always do a spring and a winter. We did a fall social. But it's just kind of a cool opportunity at the actual event location where people can come out. Doesn't cost anything. It's free parking. We provide light snacks and refreshments. You can bring your dogs. The place is dog friendly, and you can kind of just check out the property in a much more relaxed, laid back environment. But a lot of people come dressed up, which is really fun because there's not a lot of themed events happening in January.
And
typically.
How much is it to go to a social?
It's free. Yeah, it's totally free. Yeah, it doesn't cost anything.
Okay.
So it'll be cool. I guess the point is I'm going to be getting content for my YouTube channel at the social. So that'll be neat.
Very good. And on my own brand, I'm going to be creating some content because right now my bass player is in Europe.
Oh, right.
He's tour managing. And so he will be back in about 2 weeks. And we're going to start rehearsals and pre-production on the new Billie Stevens album so that we can get it out to you in spring.
Cool. So you'll be getting footage and stuff, which will become content.
End of this month will be
rehearsals and stuff.
Rehearsals.
I heard through the grapevine you have a little shindig for your band, a little party. Are you going to shoot some video from that maybe?
Heck yeah.
Put some content what it's like in that type of an environment?
We're calling it a Christmas party because that's a lot better than Johnny's Back drunken debauchery party.
Oh, fun.
So it'll be a
festive
holiday party.
Yep, festive.
Yeah. So excuse me. Thinking about it. So how does your content connect to a brand?
Right.
So let's say I am Billie and I have a window washing business.
Okay.
What kind of videos would be good videos? Because if we're building brands here and we're using social media, and this week we're talking mainly about YouTube, we'll talk about other ones. what, people have seen somebody wash a window before. That is not life-changing. How can I use YouTube to actually create content that people might think is interesting and actually be interested in me doing their windows?
Yeah, so I think, off the top of my head, and I could be wrong, because for each particular brand, they're going to have hopefully their own plan about what they want to do. But for instance, just as an individual, and this kind of relates to sort of like window washing, if you will, I always want to try and figure out how to get that film off the inside of my driver's, the window on my car, right?
Yeah.
There's like always this weird film. So I went to YouTube and I was looking like how to clean the film off your windows. Like those were the words I put in, trying to see like who was out there. And so then it links to people that are showing you like tutorials basically on their ideas of how to best clean your window. And I've seen lots of different ways to get that film off. Because I guess it's just chemicals that are breaking up from the polymers and stuff and what the car is made out of and heat, and it just kind of like rises and sticks to the windshield basically. So
that completely unscripted example was brilliant.
Thanks. So that's Yeah, so
if as a window washer, maybe a tutorial or tips and tricks. Without giving away the secret formula, you can say, we cook our burgers this way, but then we add our secret sauce. So maybe, is that you could watch a video and it would say, hey, you got this problem with the film. Here's an easy way to deal with that. But if you truly want to have the spray that I use that keeps it clean for months, shoot me a call.
Yeah, exactly.
And for $75, I can come do all your car windows.
There you go. Yeah.
So that's
generating business, basically.
You're generating business. One way to look at YouTube is
like a billboard, kind of.
A billboard, a TV commercial. Everything that you put money into advertising. You might think, oh, well, I always run it in the penny saver, or the whatever the little mailer, or I send out mailers to people in my community. You can do that with YouTube, and people all over the world can see your videos.
Yeah.
That does not mean that you can't target them in a way or create them in a way with that in mind, that if I was doing a TV commercial, how would I put this together? Because I can't tell you how many times somebody's asked me about what I do, and I'm like, here, what's your phone number? I'll message you, text you a YouTube link. Yeah.
And, it's true when people ask about the event, like, potential partners or sponsors, or even entertainers, maybe whom I haven't hired before for the event. I can just link them.
Let me send you a reel.
Footage, exactly, of the event, so they kind of get an idea of what it is all about and what it's like. Yeah.
As a musician, I actually made business cards, but I didn't put. I called them social media cards. Yeah. And I didn't even put like my telephone number on there.
It's just all your online stuff, right?
All I put was YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what works for me is like I'll play a show, and afterwards somebody will say, can I take a picture of you? And they'll come up and they'll do a selfie. I give them a card and I say, be sure to post it and tag me in it. Yeah. Now, I don't have to go through, because I was finding I have that problem. Are you on Facebook? No, I do Snapchat. Oh, are you on Snapchat? What's my username? Are you on Instagram? That's easier. Let's do Instagram. Yeah. Hand them a card and go, thank you, tag me in it. And then what that also does is they link to you. It spreads out your presence, your footprint in the web. So you can do the same thing with YouTube. Is, whether you print up a business card, you text somebody, it's such an easier way to describe what you do and the reason why you're better than them, A, trying to do it themselves, or B, hiring somebody else and giving them the money.
Yeah, because to me, at least, having had been in this business for so long, one of the most coolest, rewarding, and flattering feelings is when something grows organically.
Yeah.
Through engagement and
Yep.
things of that nature. That's way better, in my opinion, than dumping money into something hoping it reaches the people. Because when stuff goes viral and people are excited and it's organic, I don't know, it just seems more real.
Well, it is, not only is it more real, but you also did it. You weren't like hiring an ad agency going, here's $5,000.
Right.
You guys do something. And then if all of a sudden it blows up, you call them and go, what did you do? And they're like, that's another $5,000 and we'll do it again.
To make this report, and there you go. Yeah.
So this way, you can put your own content together to really focus on what makes you stand out.
Yeah.
Videos don't have to be kids playing video games. You know, your YouTube video, I know when I go on and I look, there's tons of gamers. Here's me playing Fortnite. Yeah. Here's what I did in Minecraft. I know I'm dating myself because I haven't played Minecraft in weeks.
Oh my God.
But it doesn't have to be like that. The possibilities are endless. So for content, the thing you want to focus on is, what do I do? Tips and tricks. What are things that people would look for that I get a lot of requests for?
Yeah.
I can make a video about that.
Yeah.
And then when people search it, not only do they see how I do it, they'll be able to contact me to come fix it for them.
And you know what's interesting for me is it's like, as a producer, it's kind of like that fine line. Like what I'm working on is I'm not necessarily building my brand as a producer. I'm building the brand of this specific event.
Yes.
And so I could totally sit in front of my laptop with my phone and tape me and wave and be like, hey guys, here's part of the process. I'm sitting here scouting talent online. I'm sitting here, you know, crunching numbers and trying to figure out what's a viable budget for this. So all of the little details, and I can film that and that can become content for sure.
Absolutely.
But that would be more like for somebody who wants to be an event producer, like what I do.
But you know what? Those people also have connects. Maybe they did a small event. They have some talent that actually was really good that they would like to see grow and also maybe do your event. The connections and the advantages of it, or the opportunities that can come out of being active on social media, and YouTube for one is one of the biggest, is really, you're doing yourself and your brand a disservice if you don't take advantage of some of the free stuff out there. Every business I know spends money on advertising. You could cut that bill way down and have more results by reaching real people, because whether it's me, my neighbors on either side of this house, you know, everybody picks up their phone and logs onto YouTube to watch how you do something.
So in kind of just wrapping up this little part of our conversation, thumbnails and stuff, I know that there's things that are going to pop up online, and you know a little bit about that. You want to talk about that really quick?
Before we wrap this up, one thing in your video to make it stand out more, you know, you do a search, 10 videos, 6 videos, whatever, pop up depending on how big your monitor is or your phone. The thing that's going to jump out first is going to be the picture.
Yep.
And you can pick the picture. Now, again, we talked yesterday about unlocking your account to verify it.
Yeah.
You have to have a verified account to use a custom thumbnail.
Okay.
If you don't, it's going to be a random picture from anywhere in your video, which is not exciting.
Nope.
And you will not be able to compete. When I go look, there is probably, I know this because I was researching it on YouTube. I pulled up thumbnails. There was hundreds of videos of just people explaining how and why.
Yeah.
The 2 points I want to make is, one, it needs to suit your brand.
Yeah.
You don't need hot pink and neon green and it look like you're at a dance club if you're a law firm.
Yeah. True.
You want your thumbnail to represent
Yeah.
your brand. Mm-hmm. Two, it has to be interesting enough
Yeah.
to get whatever the topic of your video is across.
Sure.
So if every video, I think last week, in order our editing craziness, we used the same kind of picture for like a couple videos.
Yeah.
That won't be happening this week because when you look at it, it's like, oh, same picture, different words. That gets old quick.
Yeah, really boring.
But we wanted to get this stuff up and out to you.
Yeah.
So now
it's full on work in process.
Yeah.
Or progress.
Progress. Work in progress.
Same difference, I guess, right?
Which
Work
is
in
cool
progress.
because
Yeah.
we just started figuring out the whole thumbnail thing last week. Now, let's say in 3 weeks from now, we have it nailed. Thumbnailed. We can save you guys 3 weeks of missing something that can really make a big difference. So if you're an attorney, but you're talking about family law, a picture of you sitting at a desk may not be as impactful as a picture of your law office name and then a family going through like some chaos or like crying or going through something where you could help people.
Yeah. So those are just a couple of ideas.
Those are a couple ideas.
Yep.
Tons of videos out there, but you want to make your thumbnail really express what your video is about, or else your video will never get clicked on.
True. And click-throughs are important.
That's
so that wraps
views.
up where we're at today, I think.
I think you're absolutely right.
Right. Cool. Okay. Oh, well, bye Tuesday and hello Wednesday around the corner.
We'll see you tomorrow. I know tonight I'm going to research a couple content ideas for my channel.
Fun. Okay. Awesome.
Perfect.
Let's talk about it later. Everybody have a great day. Be safe.
Thanks for watching
Building our brands. Bye now.
Bye.